Good evening, everyone. So here we are before the budget, trying to find out how Nifty is going to perform after having fallen down, um, almost 7% in the last 1 week or so. Mm, I was just trying to read the open interest. There's always a saying that smart money moves faster, and they take positions. And basically, open interest is basically nothing but your big guys taking in and retail joining the bandwagon. So what I was trying to do in this basically was trying to crunch the numbers and find out what exactly has happened. And um, and I could, from what I could correlate was last year we had an all-time high in January, and then the market corrected before the budget, and then uh, and then um, and then again post the budget uh, post the budget it rallied, and then the lockdown happened, and we all know what exactly how Nifty tumbled. So I was just trying to read the how the open interest positions try to compare over the last four budgets, 2020, last three budgets of 2020, and the interim budget of 20, 2019 June, July, and then February 2019. So basically, what I tried to do is I took some of the top Nifty stocks, and then the Nifty index and the Bank Nifty index, and try to see how their price moved in the last uh, uh, before the elections, last 5 days before the elections, and then how it performed after the elections. So, so when I was doing the analysis, there was a common thing I noticed in what happened in 2020 and 2020. If you see 2020, almost all stocks, say Nifty, the open interest fell down by 13%, Bank Nifty was like 29%, Hero Honda was 52%, and Reliance was about 21%. All these things. Basically, Hero Honda was because that was the when the stock was already bearish, and it was coming out of, I think, the shorts was coming out of that stock on that particular occasion. Anyway, that's leaving the auto sector alone. If you look into the data of others big giants like TCS or Reliance, or for that matter Kotak, all these guys, all these stocks, the open interest were 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 in the negative. Basically means that there's been a long liquidation or a short liquidation, and and that that is that the same thing as repeated this year, barring couple of stocks. One is Infosys, and the other one is Maruti. I'll come in for those. I'll cover those stocks a little later. Uh, and yeah, and Infosys, yeah, Infosys and Maruti. Sipla is, sorry, Sipla is basically because of the results. So let's ignore that. And TCS again for the results play. So let's not go into those two. We'll look into what has happened in Infosys and Maruti little later. But apart from that, by looking into the analysis, open interest positions of the other things with the last year, with this year, it's pretty much even Stevens that uh, the open interest has reduced. And again, last year we had a similar scenario. Last year we had a Saturday budget. this year this year we have a Monday budget, but then the last trading day um, was a Friday. So basically, the last expiry of January happened, and then a particular, and then first day of trading of the series happened, and then this. So pretty much there is a pattern to it. And if you look at the stocks returns also, if you see mm, before the budget, Reliance had gone down by 7% in 2020, and the same thing with 2021. Infosys, again, Infosys is a different story. I'll come to that later. HDFC and the HDFC twins were the major downstream stocks, I think, and then Kotak. You have all these things. Okay. Uh, Bajaj Auto is the only stock which has negative, basically, which was in the positive, basically because of the post results 10% it had on Monday. So Monday or Friday? Yeah, Friday. Yeah, Fridays before the result. Yes. So that's the reason why you have that in the positive. All the other stocks have, have underperformed the index. See here, you have a 7% down here, and last time it was 2.3%. And again, Bank Nifty was 5% here, and last time again was 1.3%. If you see the open interest, the same thing. Before the before the budget uh, was 32% here, um, and then 13% here. Going to Bank Nifty in detail. Um, one second. See, the part in Bank Nifty is you had shorts were built up on Fridays and Monday, strong shots, and then followed it up with long liquidation in the present series, and then in the other series. Um, in the and then what happened here was again a little bit of long liquidation in the fag end of the day yesterday. So basically, what has happened in this is basically uh, big people again have decided to reduce their positions before the major event. And same thing you can say with this is typical Nifty where the last 6 days it's been purely 5 days has been purely long liquidation, and that's the reason why you're seeing a gap down every particular day. When once there is a liquidation of long positions and there is profit booking in the systems, this tends to happen. Uh, you might consider when you can see them, when you see the market making a base and there is a slight increase in OA, that's when you can say that there is a bottom has been placed. Till then, it's just liquidation of long positions. And this ideally is not the right position to go short either, because if you if a short has to come in, then it will be at a little higher level, not at this level. Okay, now we have seen this. Now let's go and see how it has performed after the budget. Um, you will see here, post budget in 2020, those stocks have all in the next 3 days. Say if you're talking about a close by Thursday, all the stocks have performed like from have been in the green from 3% to 10%. The the major beneficiaries have been Bharati, Maruti, and the HDFC Limited, which, if you see their corresponding returns, uh, they have been the major underperformers. So those stocks which have underperformed the index has performed well. One other common thing is Reliance has 3 day results post the budget has always been in the green. So yes, I know it has closed below a weak level. We have to see what's in store. I basically believe Reliance is basically because of the auctions of spectrums. Their spectrum is due in due in April, May. They are the only telecom player which have to bid for the license, and the others ones don't have to. That's the reason why I feel Reliance is going down. Basically, it's gone up because of the mobile factor. I think it's coming down because of that. I think once that is settled down, the stock should go back. Anyways, that is not for me. That's for the market design. So coming to this, basically I see is if if there is if on tomorrow if the market gets sold out, which pretty much the last budget it happened, we closed 3% down. If that happens tomorrow, we might see a closing in the Thursday. We are expecting a Thursday weekly expiring. The stocks should go up. Nifty should close in the green. That's not a suggestion to buy any option out of them. Any option again, options will have a time delay decay. So it's basically about timing it. You have to time your entry into it. But then basically this is a message to don't go short, aggressively short. You can if it go if you go by history, if you see a change in open interest on if there is a closing on tomorrow which is on the negative with further profit liquidation, I'll say that's where you close your short. And Monday morning things should be start coming back to normal. That's what I see. Tomorrow market can go in the close in positive and the reverse can happen, but then uh, from what the pattern I could see between this year and last year, definitely there is a pattern repetition. I always believe in history repeating itself. Hopefully, we have a history repeating itself. Otherwise, the data does not look good. Now, let's go to another stock, which I said, um, which is different, is Maruti. What is special in Maruti? The last 2 days, there has been an strong shots fired in Maruti Poor's results. Thursday was the results, as you all know. Thursday was the result, and Thursday, after results, the shots have opened in the next series. So January was the closing series, so shots have opened their positions in the in the February series, and then they have increased their short positions in again yesterday again by 10%. So that's the reason why you're seeing the stock falling by almost 9% post results. So that's where this is different. This is different, and this is one stock I believe which could underperform the index. Depending again, I personally feel there is something negative in the budget for Maruti. That's a sense I get from what looking into it because strong shots otherwise would have not entered into such a big event while they have been liquidating their positions in the other stocks. Let's see how things goes. If you have any queries, do let me know, or if you have any suggestions, do let me know.